Hey, yo, it's Papa Fry Gang. It's your boy Fragaboom, and today I'm back again with another video. And I'm sorry I haven't posted in a few months, maybe 1 or 2 months. Anyhow, uh, I haven't been posting lately because I've been going through some rough things in my life in general, and I uh, I had some videos planned, but unfortunately they never came into fruition. More so because I was in and out of hospitals. I was actually going through a lot of crap. Um, it's so much to explain, and um, music helped me, to be honest, on Twitter. You know, you can go on my Twitter and like there's this tweet I have that will tell you like that music has been helping me. And not only that, but I've been writing music as well. Just not that often, but I have been writing songs. I am ready. I am almost ready to make my first album. And when it drops, I'm going to post a video that day. And then I'm going to set a link to my SoundCloud and to my YouTube channel, to my other YouTube channel, which I'm gonna brand that eventually. And basically, I'm going to start making music again, or start making music. And then maybe I'll quit. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know if I should retire from this channel or not. Or should I just keep doing this and move on with my life? I haven't really decided yet. I've said to my family that it's time to quit and do music. But I've also said, I don't want to let this go because what if I get big off of this, you know? But the thing is that censorship and whatnot, and I don't want to deal with that. I want to be me, you know? I want to be me, and I want you guys to get to know me for me, and not as this person that you just see online and think that, oh, well, you know what, he's just, you know. That's not the point. The point of my music career is to find myself. And I'm a nobody. I'm a complete nobody. And what that nobody said was that nobodies are those always on the path to become somebody every day. And I'm on that path. And I'm taking steps to be somebody and be the person I want to be. I'm going to do me the way I want to. And this ain't my quitting video. Like, that'll maybe come out when I decide, like, okay, well, maybe it's time to move on. But for right now, I think it's best that I just keep up with this and stuff like that. Anyway, that was just a little brief update on my life. That's not the entire video. I have a video planned, which is about Funko Pops, because lately I've been into Funko Pops and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's like an art form to me. It's very interesting. And I'm going to show you my recent pickups that I didn't get to show you, which I have 3 exclusives that I just picked up, and then I have 4 other non-exclusives, but 2 of them are pretty interesting, and you'll see why in a minute. Hold on. Alright, so I have my Pops over here, and let's start off with this one. This first one is from Marvel, and this one was part of the recent Deadpool movies. I don't know if you can see that. Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Now, this one I had picked up because I'm trying to collect the complete X-Men thing. And oh, I dropped it by accident. Anyhow, as you can see on the back, you guys already know. Hang on, let me. You guys already know. I have him and him. I have her now. The only one I need is Domino. That's the only one I need so far. Other than that, I basically have all of them. And what's weird about that in general is this guy, he belongs to Deadpool, which is strange. Anyways, that was Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Up next, I have Morty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyhow, I have Morty. This is a sentient arm Morty, and I picked them up because I needed a Morty to my Rick. You can't have Rick without Morty, and you can't have Morty without Rick. It's just one of those things that's just like, it's incomplete. So I decided to pick him up, and yeah, and that's the really truly reason why I picked them up. And you saw, or got a glimpse of the ones I'm showing you, which I hope the last one I'm going to show you doesn't freak you out, because it freaked out my sister and it freaked out a couple other people. Up next, somebody that you may know from your childhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Mr. Rogers. Good old Mr. Rogers, you know? I sat there as a kid and I watched Mr. Rogers. And I don't regret watching Mr. Rogers. He taught some valuable lessons. And he's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I picked him up at Barnes & Noble when I was there getting my iPad fixed. And that's neither here and there. Anyhow, on the back, this is just what it looks like on the back. I don't know if you could see that. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't have like a screen that I can just see like what you can see. Anyhow, 1968 to 2018, 50 years of Mr. Rogers. Celebrating the classic TV, or the classic series, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This pop in particular was to celebrate Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and it being out. And then there's like this recent movie or documentary that's coming out, or it's already out or whatever, about Mr. Rogers. But I picked him up because he's from my childhood. Why not? You know, I also have one more thing from my childhood that I will show you. That will be probably the second to last thing. Up next, I have two royal family pops. And I'm going to show you, this might be sexist, but I'm going to show you the male first. And that would be Prince William. Now, I had an interest in the royal family for a little bit, but I also wanted to collect them generally because, I don't know. I actually don't know why. I guess because their pops looked cool, and I was just interested in them. And as you can see on the back, there's 6 of them. I couldn't see it. I'm sorry. There's 6 of them on the back, and on the back it has Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Charles, Diana, Princess of Wales, Prince William, Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince Harry. Now, I could have picked up Prince William, Kate, and Diana, because all 3 of them were there, but it wouldn't, like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't, like, fit. Anyhow, I have that, so there's that. And her box is really messed up, but I have Kate. Same thing on the back. You know, side view, nothing much there. I picked her up because I think she's married to Prince William or Harry. I'm not sure. I think. Don't get me wrong, or don't. I mean, you could correct me if you want to, because I'm sorry, but I don't know the royal family firsthand. Anyhow, I picked her up because I thought, like, she was married to Prince William, and I know that's like, oh my god, you're definitely stupid, you know, you obviously don't know crap, you know, etc. I understand, but I picked her up because, you know, I wanted another royal family member. Okay, second to last. This one's from my childhood, and this one, all of you may know him. He had his own movie adaptation in real life, played by Mike Myers. Came out in 2000 and something, I can't remember. This one is Flocked, and this one is kind of creepy looking, but nonetheless, Cat in the Hat. Like I said, I picked him up because he was from my childhood, and he is cool. On the back, I'm going to show you the back. There's a set, and this set consists of Cat in the Hat, which I have, Sam I Am, I don't have him, Sam's Friend, don't have him, Fox in Socks, don't have him, Hornet, don't have him, but I do have Cat in the Hat. And he is flocked, which it did not say on the package. It didn't indicate, as you saw. It just has the exclusive right there. Yeah, that's yeah, that's it for him. I picked him up because he was part of my childhood. It's not because it's not because I was interested in it, but it was mostly because he was from my childhood. I read the books. I mean, I think there was books. Yeah, like, there was one book, and then I think there was another one that came out, and then the movie came out, and the movie was okay. Now, looking back on it, it's not the greatest movie, but then again, it does good. But it's funny. It's kind of funny. It's got some adult humor. Last but not least, getting ready for the Halloween spirit, which I don't celebrate Halloween, to be honest with you. It's not because of my religion or anything. I'm not going to get into that. But it's mostly because I'm too old, you know? And it's not fun. It's just not fun for me. Anyhow, getting into the spirit of Halloween, no, I do not have Michael Myers. And I think they made a pop of Michael Myers. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. Anywho, I have instead Chucky. Now this one comes from the second movie where he was in the factory and then he lost his arm and because he got stuck on something and then he put a knife in his hand, which it completely blocked, as you see. But if you could see, here's the knife and everything, and he's inside of a cart. Now I'm kind of mad because they don't have this on the database of Stashpedia, which I think they should, but I guess but they usually have newer ones even before they come out. I don't know if it's just they forgot to put it in their database or whatnot. He's a Hot Topic exclusive. I picked him up because Halloween spirit and he kind of look cool. And I had a nightmare about not Chucky in particular, but just a doll that was possessed. And I'm actually not gonna get into it because it will probably scare you. Anyhow, and this is on the back. Very scary. It was a scary movie for its time. You know, a possessed doll that comes in murders. You know, that is pretty interesting. I also have 2 new pairs of shoes, which I will show you actually. I'm going to show you. So, I'm going to get up for a second. Okay, so they're both Vans. And the first one I'm going to show you is my recent pickup. This shoe. This is, I don't know what, this is old school. I've been into Vans. I have a beanie. And I have 2 pairs of Vans and 1 beanie from them. And I actually like this one. I picked this up because I liked it. It was cool. It was cool looking. And it was in my size. Technically it was in my size. I'm 11.5, but it fits me. It's an 11, but I fit it. It cost me around, I don't want to flex, but it cost me around $64, $65. And then I have these ones, which is your regular standard Vans, old school Vans. Nothing much to really talk about on that one. I just picked it up because everybody else had it. And I also have a beanie from them. So you see? Which actually I wore last night because I was freezing. I was freezing cold because our heater is not on. Well, it is on now, but it wasn't on previously before. Anyhow, that's just like my pickups for whatever. And I also got scammed with my money. I bought something that cost $68, and I had $200 and something in my wallet, but now I carry around $80 something. Anyhow, this, yeah, you know how in the mall, like, there's sellers, there's like, you know, these people that try and go and sell you stuff and like show you the product, how it's used, etc. You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyhow, well, I was walking around in the mall one day, which was a few days ago, and that's when I picked up my pair of shoes and my Vans hat. And actually, I picked up the Chucky Pop, I picked up the Vans hat, those cleaning products, and the blue, white, and yellow pair of shoes. Anywho, so they were like, hey man, come over here. I'm like, me? And they're like, yeah, you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went over there and they're like, have you ever had your shoes cleaned? And I was like, no, not really. But, I mean, I'd be interested in it. So, and then they cleaned my shoes, and they said, can you see the difference? And then I'm like, yeah, I can see the difference. And they were like, buy this. If you see a difference in the shoes, here, you could buy this. This costs $68, and then the other one costed $80. I was smarter about that, and I picked up the $68 one. I was stupid for General for even stopping and, going to them. But I did it because I'm a nice guy, okay? I got suckered, but I'm too nice to, I'm just too nice. Anywho, I paid my money. They got my email to give me the receipt. They gave me the receipt, and I went on with myself. And then I was left with $80-something afterwards. I spent quite a bit. I spent quite a bit of money on stuff that day. I lied to my mom, and she told me to just carry around a certain amount of money. I didn't listen to her. I carry around all my money. And it was in the satchel bag that I had. I carried around, etc. Anyhow, this video is getting too long. I forgot what to say. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video here. So if you have enjoyed this video, smash the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Links of my social medias are down in the description below. Don't forget to check me out on those. Anyhow, I love y'all to death. Peace. I'll see you next video, and as of always, keep it real, and thanks for watching.